Okay. And we're back. Alright. So we had a character die. And Amber re-rolled a new one. We'll introduce that character in a moment. Currently, you guys are on the, I guess, on the road, and yeah, you're on the old Stolic road, and you got a dead elven comrade with you.
You know, it feels real bad just kicking a bitch with all their stuff on it. But,
okay, she's got a scimitar, it looks like. And, I mean, if you're going to loot her body...
No, I just kind of made a joke there. But I do feel like I don't want to leave her. I've already seen enough ghosts as it is.
I have a great idea. I set the body up against a tree.
Okay. So she's got teeth marks and claw marks all over her, and you're just setting her up against trees, and blood spills out, and but it's not pouring out like it was anymore.
Guys, I'm not going to leave her remains out here to rot. Okay? And I think it would also be a great idea if we do some sort of barrier against those bolts. So I use firebolt to try to catch force on fire. And you kind of do a pyre there at the tree.
Give me an attack roll. Spell attack roll.
That would be 13.
The fire hits the tree and it burns so you're hitting her body or the tree?
Both.
It singes her body some, but the ground is so wet and damp here, it's not catching the trees.
Oh, eventually it will.
Yeah, eventually you burn the body up real good, you just keep going over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just sitting there and he's just firebolting the body of your dead comrade over and over again.
It's better than letting her rot.
And the tree's not catching on fire so much, it's burning in places and all that. But it's not like it's going to catch the whole forest on fire. And the body eventually is just bones and the burned equipment.
You do your best. I really feel like you could do, like, what is something that you all, I haven't even heard, I forget. I'm sorry to put you right at the spot.
We met through a contract. She was admirable. And I pray that the Raven Queen escorts her to where she deserves to go.
Alright.
That's equivalent of a positive review.
So there's a burnt corpse with all the gear on. The money bag got a couple gold falls out of her pouch that got burned up. There's the scimitar's there. It's all just there.
So we just keep walking.
I'll grab the scimitar and the gold.
You grab a scimitar that's got a little bit of carbon on it from the fire hitting it.
It'll warp.
And how much gold did she have?
Yeah, I forgot about the gold thing. It's a thief that
I'll say...
After I get done doing the job, I get out my notepad and start making notes about the enchanted wolves that seem to be...
you get 10 gold off of her body.
I thought you were going to talk about, like, the effects of fire on a body. It's like, is this a body form that knocks people?
So, as you walk down the road, another 10-15 minutes, it opens up the forest, and it's kind of, you can see kind of a valley in front of you, and there's a river to your left, which is the south, and the river flows as clear as blue winter sky through the valley, and at this point the valley looks kind of majestic and beautiful if it wasn't so overcast and dreary looking otherwise. It's kind of a pretty looking area if you could set that aside. And in the distance, several miles away, you can see what looks to be a town or village of some sort. It looks like it'd be another 20-minute walk to get there.
Am I part of this party yet, or do they have
No.
to come across me?
They haven't come across you
Okay.
yet, but
So, we, just to recap here, right? We get sucked in by some mist in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Then we wake up, we walk through a huge gate. Do you guys remember looking and seeing how far down the walls of the gate went? Did they go down as far as we could see, or?
I thought it looked like a hillside. Like it
Yeah.
built into something.
yeah, it was like built into a hillside.
Like 300 style, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's my reference point.
okay. So we could have literally just gone around it.
We have also received...
You couldn't have. Well, it would have been rough. You'd have to go through the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that
saying.
did so well. I'm like, really feeling bad about leaving.
Give me a perception check, everyone.
6.
18.
I'm blind.
18.
Yep.
Syrdath, you see what appears to be a blonde woman down the road a bit, and she's kind of staring off in towards the river, and she's got a shield and a sword and short kind of blonde hair, and that's what you see.
You point her out.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't know if she noticed you yet.
Oh, she looks dangerous. She has weapons.
When you've been near the woods, it sucks.
You're right.
Give me a perception check.
I could use a bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
You guys suck.
10. Sure. You notice. It looks to be an elven figure, darker skin, a dwarf, and a human wearing robes, kind of just staring at you, coming out of the clearing that you traveled through probably about 6 hours ago.
Can I choose to ignore them?
She just ignores you. The blonde doesn't even. She doesn't even look your direction.
No. I have blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what this says.
So yeah, we'll continue approaching if she does not
Okay.
deviate.
You guys all walk up to her, and she's standing there on the road.
Pardon me, ma'am. Are you from here? Where the hell is here?
It's a great question.
So,
You came here. You were walking and just walked into the mist and ended up here. You didn't get the invite they got.
So, do I know where I came from, though, or where
You
I'm
don't know
at?
where you are or anything.
Okay, so that really is an excellent question.
yeah. So Smith grabbed us and brought us to where we're at. You don't know where you're at either?
No.
Did a similar thing happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear the wolves? We lost a friend of ours about 2 miles up the road there.
Also, if you have any healing skills, so we don't lose our other friend.
You guys can take a short rest if you want. You have to rest for about an hour.
You know what? That sounds real good.
You can get some hit points back now.
How does that work? So, short rest, is it just a flat number or do I roll for it?
I think you roll your hit dice.
You roll your hit dice, you don't gain any hit dice back on a short rest, I believe. I'll work out with
I have healing power
Yeah.
with a long rest.
Excuse me.
You gain back spells and abilities on short rest.
Oh,
Sometimes, some of them, maybe.
So you're not getting health back on short rest anyway. That'll be probably you use after you bridge for charcoal with our last teammate.
3 times per long rest.
And like I said, you're about 2 miles away from the village that you can see at this point. It's hard to tell the time of day, but it's still
Short rest, I get my spell back.
it's probably mid-afternoon at this point.
I get my spell back.
Yeah, you may need that.
Yeah, you can roll hit dice on a short rest, and you add your Constitution modifier to each die you roll.
Okay, there we go.
That was 2.
You guys take an hour on the side of the road with this stranger you just met.
Hey, look, we had no idea what we're doing. We received, I used to have another letter, but we received some kind of summons from a colon.
From a colon.
From a colon. Like, you decided if I'll talk about punctuation and body parts. Now, we're gonna hit this town and try to figure out how to get the hell out of here. Would you be interested? Safety in numbers. We just got attacked by wolves.
We lost a colleague.
We lost a colleague.
Give me another perception check.
That was a 10. I think. No, 11.
6.
Okay.
So we need to get away from these woods, I think, as quickly as possible.
In the fog.
And the fog, who knows where it would dump us next time. So let's tread lightly to this village.
Okay. You guys walk the muddy road towards the village. Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything in the village. The fog's still there. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. They look not well kept. The windows of each house stare out of pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for a mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance, and it's a ways off, but you can hear this just mournful sobbing kind of echo, and you can't really make out words or anything like that, but it just sounds awful despair. And as you're going into the village, you see 2 children, one taller than the other, standing out in front of a kind of a stately manor house. And
Hey, lads! Lads!
are you just gonna walk up to them?
Yeah.
Okay. The gravel road leads to it's a tall houses and dark tombs. Darkest tombstones. The big black houses nestled amongst these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. In the whimpering of the shorter one, standing in the middle, is kind of the only sounds you hear here.
Hey, what's wrong, lad?
The female one, the taller one, turns and goes, "Shh, shush now, shush." And she turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." And she points to the tall brick row house. That looks like it's seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico, a little fence up front that is, on the ground floor. And it's slightly ajar. It looks like maybe they just came through it. The house on either side of them look abandoned and boarded up.
As soon as I hear that there's a monster in the house, I'm going to go straight to the house.
Okay.
Follow.
You walk.
That's not my first reaction, but
Well,
We'll go to the back door.
okay. Can you guys get your characters off this, and I'll start going to the map.
I've got Jim Morrison saying back to our man in my head.
It says I have vehicles under tools. Do I have them on me? Or just vehicles?
No, I think you just ride.
The whole one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the whole board off, and I've got some drawn stuff here. So, who's going in?
I haven't gone in yet. I'm just going to
Approaching.
They do.
Would you like me to get out of the way?
Okay. No, it's fine. Okay, so here's the door, and so you're going through the gate, and
Where am I?
I need a paladin for you.
You see where they take the TVs and open it to the tables so you can actually have a map on there.
That's cool.
Sorry, one moment.
I've got a pool table in my house. If I ever had like a normal group, I was going to do something like that with it.
Jason's got a big gaming table at my house in my Lego room.
So, for these purposes, you're going to be this lady with a gun too, but we'll just...
That's you. She's got a sword. The other ones were in bikinis. I'm sorry. That's the best one I got. Okay. And you guys are kind of off in the back. And I will put the children out here with you.
Where's your parents?
Okay. Our parents are Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and they keep the monster trapped in the basement.
What kind of monster is it?
I don't know what it looks like, but we hear the terrible howls.
Where are we? What's the name of this town, do you know? This village?
You're in Barovia. Our baby brother Walter is upstairs on the 3rd floor. Thank you for helping us. And the little boy is holding kind of a teddy bear under his arm. That's it.
Okay, so actions, divine sense. I can't do that. Can I do that on command, or how does that work?
Divine sense.
Does it detect good and evil of individual characters, or just of like, hey, there's good here or there's evil here?
Look it up.
He doesn't know, that's why I said look it up.
I figured.
Thanks, John. You just pulled the curtain back on the Wizard of Oz. He's just standing back there in his box.
And so you guys go through the gate. Well, you two are going through the gate, right?
What
Yeah.
about other people in the village?
Nobody else is out on the street.
Is there anybody else
Are
in
you gonna
town
open
that
the
can help
door?
you?
I'm gonna listen and slowly open the door.
Give me a
after I
perception
listen.
check.
13, 17.
You don't hear anything on the inside, and let's see. As you open the door, it's unlocked. It opens up into a.
I assume it's been longer than the 8 hours, so I recast nature on
Opens up
myself.
into a little foyer entry, and then
That's how you say.
that opens up into a wide hall area which runs the width of the house. There's a black marble fireplace at the other end through those doors, and a sweeping red marble staircase you can see on the right if you're looking through. So here, so it goes through here, and you can see these are all opened up. And
Should we go give support before he goes?
I was actually.
there are no
thinking
lights
probably
inside,
second
but your
front
dwarven
there.
vision you can
Scouting
see.
it. I should be the one probably sneaking through there.
Okay, you better run up and catch him.
Yeah, so as he's making his way in there, I'm gonna like calmly put my hand on my dwarven friend's shoulders, like, he's thinking first. Go ahead. Go upstairs. There's supposed to be a kid up there. Get the sibling, get out. So
Well, they said the parents were downstairs.
parents are downstairs, the kids upstairs.
In the basement, there's a monster in the basement.
The parents are with the. Are the parents the monster? Did your dad do this to you?
No.
Did your mom?
They keep the monster locked in there, and we ran out.
Why would they keep a monster locked in the basement?
I don't. We've been in our room. We just hear it howling.
They keep a pet wolf in the basement.
That means the parents are still in the house, though.
We'll
Gi-
go get.
Give me a perception check of the room you're in.
With both of us do that. Sounds
24.
Are you in there? Can you put yourself in there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Where am I?
Which one are
that
you?
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
What'd you get?
Natural
Natural
20.
20.
Natural 20. So, the wood panel walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, satyrs. So you're looking around and you're looking at the paneling, and the serpents and there you see serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the designs. So it's just like it looks real nice and kind of normal. Then all of a sudden there's snakes and skulls kind of put in the designs too. It's very clean and neat in this room. In front of you there are doors, of course.
right there and there. Yep. And then there you can see kind of the door over there and the stairs going up.
Is it a large house?
It's a 3-story house with an attic. So, pretty large. It's a manor house. The other houses on the other side of it look boarded up and beaten down. But the inside of this looks quite nice.
So I can sneak around here and try if we can get the kid. The parents are obviously going to screw up, and you want me to sneak and figure out what the parents are and watch what they're doing before we decide what we're doing. I need direction.
Do you guys know if anybody else here in town?
Is this Durst Manor?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the house looks like from the outside.
How old do these kids look?
One maybe 5 or 6. The other one maybe a little bit older, 10 or 11.
Okay, so the 11-year-old, I'm asking. Hey, who else is in town? Anybody else can help? Is a constable or anything like that?
Our parents kept us in the house. We
We should
don't.
investigate this, for sure. Go there first.
The stairs go up.
Stairs go up.
You may want to go in there with them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go in there with them, and then can I
It's
cast
never worked out
Divine
for you.
Sense?
Wonder.
Okay, so you go into there into the main room.
And then if I cast Divine Sense, it says I can tell if something is... You can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity.
Within 60 feet, does he go through walls and everything too?
It doesn't say.
No.
Behind the walls, total cover.
Total cover. Yeah, you don't sense anything, anything evil or fiendish or anything like
Alright, I'm going to go in and help them out. We're going to try to bring your sibling and your
that. Is that a
parents
level
out.
spell or was it a cantrip or?
It's an action.
Okay.
So you kids stay out here. Is there any safer place for you to go?
We'll wait here in the foyer. If that's okay. And
Okay.
they'll come here and they'll wait right here.
Alright,
And you're just standing out there, or you coming in with them?
I'm going in with them. I'm keeping face behind.
Like here or over here?
Over here.
Okay.
Behind the shields, I mean, children.
Okay. And so what do you guys do? You're in this main hall, it looks like.
Better go get the little one first.
I think we should go upstairs and check on the baby.
Okay. That sounds like a direction as any. I mean, we're going to end in the basement. So I'll tell you what, I'll take the initiative and try to sneak out and scout ahead up the stairs. I assume that's perception.
No, it's
Stealth, excuse me. So I think plus 4 on that, so that'd be 19.
19. You feel like you're going pretty stealthily up these red velvet stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see you. That makes you feel better.
Where did he go?
And you go.
Do you have a switch in your car? A blanket. Are you not freezing?
Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood frame portrait, it looks like. And there's an older man and a woman, adult, and then there the 2 children you saw outside are in the painting.
Okay.
And it's marked Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and it's got Rose and Thorn as well.
Don't you think it's weird that the
Cradled in the father's arm is a swaddled baby. And you could tell the mother is kind of side-eyeing the baby in his arms in the painting. Standing suits of armor are flanked the wooden doors in this east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths on them.
dancing youth?
Yeah, just look like
Dancing kids?
Dancing kids, yep. And the red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues upward. A cold draft can be felt coming down the stairs. And it's pretty nice here too.
Alright, so, I mean, can I assist there? Like, I've already made it that far. I guess they're still down in the lobby and stuff like that. So if the coast is clear, I guess.
Give me a perception check.
Alright, there we go. 3 of these guys. Now, with my points, I got a critical failure, but with my points.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything up there. Nope.
3 of them. Yeah, I broke.
Hey, what room's the kid in?
Third floor, I believe, is what they said.
Okay, so you got 2 levels to go.
But first, he's on the second floor.
Okay, so usually a 3rd floor means that there's a 3rd floor to the building.
Okay, I can keep going. I just had to write the FU to my dice and set it in this in community box.
So, well, you're John. You can't talk to him. You're not even in the same
Yeah.
room.
I know, I'm just asking questions.
So, what are you guys doing while they go upstairs? Are you just waiting down
I'd
there?
like to look around the rest of the house, I think.
Okay, which door do you want to go through?
What are my options?
You've got 2 right in front of you in there. It looks to be 1 to the side there too.
I walk in, I start going up to the 2nd
This one? Was this the door?
Hallway.
There's a door. There's a hallway. You
Let's
can
go.
go
I
down
want to go
it.
down the hallway.
Okay.
I'll follow with you.
Let's pull that back a little bit more.
Okay, we're splitting the party.
Okay, there's a door there.
Okay, there's more doors.
See,
Where's my doors?
Yeah.
I wrote.
So, are you gonna open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door, and in this room, it looks to be a dining room.
This one?
Mm-hmm. There's a kitchen table right there, and I've got it somewhere.
I'm just walking, I have no idea where you're at, but I'm walking upstairs to go get this.
I'm just looking at this paper.
The trial stones.
Sounds like as good of a MacGuffin as any.
It sounds like a more noble
Yeah.
event than down and facing the
And
monsters.
this will work for now. Yeah, there's a table right there. Looks like a kitchen. They've got 3 windows in the back. It's a dining room area. Centerpiece of a wood paneled dining room as a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushion seats. A crystal chandelier hangs over the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany frame painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. And that's that. Red silk drapes cover the windows. Tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after wolves hangs from the iron rod bolted to the south wall. So that's that. Is there anything you want to look at more, or do anything to, or go to another door, perhaps?
I'm gonna go up to this door at the bottom of the steps.
Where's that the door going upstairs?
Let me see. Real quick. There's not a door there. So.
Oh, okay.
This is
It's alright. I'm just bad drawing.
No, that'll be fine.
You can go into the side room. There's a door there going into the room down by. Yeah, like where she's standing. There's a door going in that way. So.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
So I'll open that door.
Okay, so you open that, and you know what? I can just pull the map up on. I think you guys have seen enough for me to pull the map up on this. So it's going to be first floor. So, whoops. If I can get the mouse to work.
white paper usually doesn't load well for that.
Yeah, it doesn't work real well. Okay, first floor. There we go. You know, you're into the side door there, and which is the kitchen area is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on the shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovetop connecting to the hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove to the left is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry. All the food appears to be fresh.
What do we see as we're going upstairs, I guess?
There's a little side door too, and you look at that and it appears to be a dumbwaiter that goes up. But only someone real kind of small you think could fit in there. You think maybe, I mean, it's not going to hold more than a couple 100 pounds. So that's what you see there.
I'm gonna holler out for a Human Paladin. I think we should go to the second floor.
Okay. So you guys all go to the second floor to meet up with?
Yeah, we've been basically up there.
Okay, you two are all, so you guys meet up at the second floor in the, go up the red stairs, and it's the room with the armored people there and the,
The wolf armor people.
yeah, the wolf armored people. That's correct. Yep, and that is, okay, and yeah, what do you guys look at anything in particular, or?
So we're looking for the little kid.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Ooh, 20.
You see in the corner, hiding by one of the doors, is a little, looks like a puppy, but it's emaciated. It looks like it hasn't had food for a while. It's real skinny. You thought it was a rat for a second, but it's a little white baby poodle, it looks like to you, and it's got a collar on it, and it's just kind of hiding in a corner.
I take out a piece of ration.
Take out a piece of ration, and it kind of inches up to you. Now it's dark in here, and you don't have good vision here, but you rolled good enough to see it, and it kind of comes up to you and takes the food. And do you do anything with it, or just let it eat?
Let it eat. I try to let it show it to go downstairs.
No, it's not going. It's just sitting there eating. It's a little puppy,
Malnourished.
malnourished.
Okay, so we're up here.
Oh, no, I'll put the second floor up. Oh,
I can do it.
yeah, just find the second floor.
This whole time I've been using this as an excuse. I can see the mouse.
Yeah, it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Damn it, there we go.
There you go. So yeah, it's up in that room.
Alright, so honestly, while we're on the floor, I think we ought to just clear the floor myself. Like,
Yeah, you just go start opening the doors.
Okay, and the second floor is on here, so let's put you guys all on the second floor, and I'll just open it up. So second floor. Okay, which way are you going? And the puppy's just sitting there eating what little ration you gave him, like some dry jerky.
I gave it some more. Give it some more.
Give it some more. Okay, it's got a little collar on it if you want to look.
I look at the color.
Okay, it says Lancelot.
That's a lot. Okay.
who's a big boy? Okay, so I'll tell you what.
If you pet it, it kind of goes into your hand.
Yeah, I bet it.
I mean, we're kind of facing here, so I'd like to kind of listen to this door, which would be, put my ear to it.
Okay.
If I don't hear anything, I want to go into it.
You don't hear anything. You open it up.
Yep.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-back chair face the entrance of the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to move easily to reach the high shelves. So, that's what you see.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Ooh, anything you want to look at in particular?
What is the general feel of what the person's reading?
Oh, there's a book.
I mean, in general, when I look at the titles and stuff like that, are we talking cult, or are we talking gardening?
History of...
The raging topics including history, warfare, and alchemy. Several shelves contain first edition works of poetry and fiction.
You're all spent.
There's the desk there though too.
Anything on the desk?
Who's looking at it?
I'll start looking at the desk.
An oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinder box, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing, looks like the family insignia, which is a windmill. And there's a desk drawer there.
Anything in the door?
You pull it open, and there's an iron key.
Grab the key.
Okay, add an iron key to your inventory. Let's see. Give me, Syrdath, give me a perception check. When you're looking at the book shows.
I should have picked the bad dice. I picked the bad one up again. I got a little left.
Okay, you don't notice anything.
Bad.
Okay.
I want to go into the room with the piano.
Room with the piano. Okay.
This
Move
is
your
a
character
good one.
into it. You open the door. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. Harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Are the instruments covered in dust, or have they been played recently?
They look clean here. Everything looks very clean and well taken care of here. Anything else you want to look at?
It's pretty well all upstairs, right?
Anything you were wanting to do? Just looking at everything.
You do look at the carved dancers, the alabaster
Closet in the bedroom.
carvings, and closer inspection reveals they're not well-dressed people, but well-dressed skeletons. The carvings.
Weird.
Yeah. So what's everybody else doing? What do you want to do?
And we can go upstairs to the attic?
That puppy is just kind of following your character around.
She's here.
I bet you're
I'm gonna go,
He's probably small enough to pick up and put in like a side pocket or pouch.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take the dog.
I'm gonna go in this room right here. Okay, he's gonna go in that back. Looks like a bedroom.
Yeah. Okay. That is. Okay. An undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a footlocker. And servants' uniforms are hanging from hooks in the adjoining closets.
I'm gonna check the foot lockers.
Nothing in them. Completely empty.
What if I do it?
They open up with a creak and nothing's inside.
I'm gonna look around the room, see if there's anything out of place. If something doesn't feel right, they said there was a basement here. There's a monster in the basement.
Yeah,
No,
you
so
don't.
the
You didn't
we haven't
sense
seen
any stairs to the basement. Nope.
So maybe
Also said there was their little brother was here on this floor, I thought.
third floor.
Nothing in there. The house is eerily silent.
Mm.
So if we've kind of cleared everything on this floor, I can probably go ahead and try to sneak up to the third floor.
We go up.
So is there anything back here, like in the
In the
back
closet?
room?
You can't find anything there. No.
I'll go here to the stairs and try to sneak up.
You do feel. Give me an intelligence check.
All of this?
No, just him.
Okay.
My days absolutely hate me today. That's gonna be a flat 5.
Okay. Yeah. You don't know of any other room or anything there. No.
Where's the dumbwaiter move up and down?
Same room I'm in.
Same room he's in. Yeah. There's a dumbwaiter that's right over there at the edge.
Anything in there? Nothing?
Nothing in there. Just cable going down.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we all go upstairs, basically.
Okay. You go up the stairs to the third floor. Now here, there's a layer of dust covering things as you go up, and the cold air blows down through the basement.
To the basement.
No, the basement, the bottom floor. Sorry. It's a dusty balcony with a suit of black armor standing against one wall draped in cobwebs.
Can we put the third floor up?
Oh,
Yeah, pull it up. Yeah, so that's that. And the armor is across the way on that wall. Yeah, and you guys can pull the blanks back over here and put yourselves by the stairs on wherever you're situated.
Wow, you used a lot of paper for this.
I did use a lot of paper for that. Just put yourselves by the stairs there on the third floor. And across the hall from you, I'll mark it, right here is where the set of black armor is.
Okay. Anything weird about the armor?
You gonna walk up to it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Can I use my
Sure.
divine sense again?
Sure. You use your divine sense in it. It's anything that's listed to make it. It's
Essentially anything that's not.
fiendish or anything like that. It's
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
Nope.
You know the type,
yeah.
so nothing.
Nothing evil.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. And that's what you guys see.
So why is there so much dust up here?
Is that a bathroom right behind the suit of armor? Or a
Well, you
child's
won't be
room?
able to see through the wall. So
Okay, so I want to go into that room, that one,
she's
on the silver one.
yeah, the upper on this area, I guess.
As you're going by there, the armor moves and begins to attack you. So as you get here, the black armor starts attacking you. Everybody roll initiative.
15.
18.
6. My guys, all of them. Just absolutely detestable.
I'm ordained on the internet. If you'd like, I can bless them. I mean, I don't think it's
I remember you are ordained, yeah. Sorry, I'm just finding
Going
this.
and born and dude, it also wouldn't make me a cow. Then be a preacher.
Okay. And I will put.
Your dice break, man.
I'm gonna use somebody as this guy right here in the big huge armor. He's gonna be my animated armor right there. Okay. And you guys got. You got what now?
15.
18.
What did you do?
18, 15.
I don't think I can try like
Eryk, what'd you get?
6.
He has not really done a scene.
And what'd you get, Adam?
Oh, I wrote 10.
10. So, Adam.
You gotta train it. Oh.
Okay, and then I will roll for the armor, which got a 19 plus.
So that goes first.
It goes first.
Aren't you so glad you're right next to it?
Yeah,
Um,
you losers. Didn't take the initiative.
so it will. It's 2 attacks on your character. Trill does a 13 hit.
Nope.
Bashes off your shield
How do you know that?
because you got
Class is
19
18.
AC.
So it has to be higher than an
Yep.
18 to hurt me?
Hit it or higher.
Sweet.
And then 16, 17, 18, and 20. So that hits. So it's a.
Gets 2 attacks?
Yep. Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the armor big metal hand slams into you.
So take 3 points off my max HP.
And then it's to Marick.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20. Can you crit on
You
it?
can crit.
So I just roll it twice? The damage twice?
Sure.
So that would be 13 points of damage.
So you do 13 points immediately because you rolled a 20 naturally, like you didn't have to add anything to it.
What kind of damage are you doing?
Fire.
Fire.
Is that how that works?
Okay.
Well, since I rolled a natural 20, I crit, so I get to roll the damage die twice. It's
Okay.
a d10, so I rolled it.
Okay, you scorch it. The metal kind of heats up and it looks like it's you burned a hole through part of the side of the armor on it. And yeah. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action.
It'll be okay, Lancelot. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Okay, Trill. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
What do I roll?
A d20.
With your longsword,
15. Yes.
Plus 3, so 18.
you hit it. Claim it. You slam into the armor.
Roll a d8 for damage. It's this one. 6 plus, is that 1?
Where?
On your bottom right, which says longsword.
Yes. Plus
So,
1.
7.
1d8 plus 1.
7. Okay. You clash into it and you take off the shoulder armor piece. I don't know what it's called, but it comes off and hits the ground. And that's anything else you want to do? Move.
Yeah, can I retreat slightly?
It will get.
Just a 5-foot step back.
It'll get an attack.
Stay there.
Okay.
You got the defense.
Okay. Then we're to Syrdath.
So, shoot. I am thinking about.
Taking the puppy from me to try that.
No, I'm not gonna throw a puppy. Shoot. I guess. Honestly, I'm gonna kind of go like, since I'm not engaged and stuff like that, I'm gonna look for it like I'm looking for a kid. So I'm gonna kind of open this door
You're just gonna go open that door. Okay.
and look in it. What I got.
Okay.
I always looking for something.
Let me grab the door.
Okay. That room is.
Pretty good against this. We're doing a lot better against this.
Yeah.
Than I rolled. Don't know if we're doing good, but
Dust and cobwebs shout, shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom, and the adjoining nursery. Double doors, set with panes of stained glass pulled open to reveal a balcony. If you look that far.
Yeah, I guess I'd run in there. Like I said, I'm looking for the kid.
And as you open the door, you see a ghostly figure standing right there that turns and looks at you.
Close the door.
The action was opening the door. You get 6 seconds. You open the door. Can you use a bonus action to close it? I guess.
I mean, it'd be up to you.
Well, I don't think it's gonna matter when it.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
I mean, we're talking comedy go here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You open it and you just close it right back.
You see that scene from Ghostbusters where she goes.
Yeah.
Like,
Do we see a piano somewhere?
And
If only.
no.
No.
No, that's okay. So you close the door and
It's not in there.
okay, Glorin Silveraxe.
Alright, I'm gonna get up to within 10-foot range, not right on him.
Yep.
Stay 10 feet away, and I'm gonna swing at the super on him.
Okay, with your glaive.
Yes.
Okay.
I get advantage because she's right there.
Yes.
So that's probably not gonna hit him because it was armor. That's 13. No, 14.
No, the armor catches the blade as you stab at it, and it just kind of tosses it to the side. And top of the round, we're with the armor. I'm just rolling for. Yeah. Okay. The armor is going to go after, I guess, the paladin sitting right next to her. 2 attacks. 6 misses, just swings and misses. The one that got the shoulder padding and armor knocked off, it just didn't swing well. And I rolled another 2. Missed completely, both times. Okay.
Actually, you were doing so great at dodging. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like this
Obvious.
is the time we can build you up here, you know.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Heavy armor? Oh, nope. I don't know. Where does it say that?
I think chain.
That's in that box right here. It should be in that.
It says heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, shields.
No, that's what you can use.
That's proficiency.
Oh, my bad. I do not know what I'm talking about. Why did you listen to me?
Mine doesn't say anything.
Rourke. Let me see.
Rourke.
Marick. Marick. Sorry.
Gonna fire away. Ooh, 17, so I hit, I'm sure.
Yep.
That'd be,
Well, 17 plus what?
plus 5.
Yeah, yeah.
22.
See, it doesn't say.
That's a whopping 30 points of damage.
3 points. Okay. Yeah, you scorch another hole in it. Tiny hole.
Stop load that thing.
Trill, your turn. And I'll give you this
I'm going
one.
to attack with my longsword again.
Chainmail. You're wearing chainmail.
What do you
11.
have? Plus,
Plus your attack.
plus 3, so 14.
Glances off the armor. Can't seem to get through it. Anything else you want to do? Okay, Syrdath.
There's a ghost never. Alright, let's see. I'm in here. Can't go there. God, yeah, that sounds fun. I guess I might take it, hop in there and shoot the thing, the armor guy with an arrow, I guess.
Okay.
So I will join the fray and kind of watching the door.
I'll give you. Well, you don't get
In
advantage.
fact, I'm gonna say I'm kind of facing the door a little bit too. Well, that's the door right there. But you know, kind of, yeah. Anyway. Shit. That'd be 7. No.
Okay, you shoot and it sticks right in the wall with a thud. Thung. And Glorin Silveraxe.
Again, with the swing.
I'm messing with the drywall.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
That time. Alright, nat 20, and that's 10 for damage plus my strength from 3. That's 8. That's 16 plus 3, so 21 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Glorin being frustrated that nothing has been working since he's been in this damned, place. It's messing with his senses and making him miss every attack. He's going to take all of that frustration out straight down the center of the suit of armor.
You cleave it straight down the center, and it's been heated up from these fire blasts from it too. So,
Hold on. Actually, I'm going to try to cleave across the helmet.
okay.
Just knock the helmet clean off.
Cleave across the helmet. Once you cleave across the helmet, the whole thing falls over. It's still got a little singeing from the fire that hit it, but that helmet is just cleaved in two, and the tops are spinning, kind of on the floor, and it falls over. It's gone.
Hey guys, there's a ghost in the other room.
And as you say that, the just screaming woman comes out.
Murder!
What are you? And she's coming after you.
Oh shit.
What are you doing in my house?
We came to save a baby named Walter.
She will. Corporal movement. Yeah, she moves through it.
Nothing.
Okay. She's gonna try to attack you with her hands. Oh gosh, that's like the third 2 in a row I've rolled.
Oh,
Good, keep that
That's
dice.
a 6. I take it a 6 doesn't hit you.
No, sir, it doesn't.
Okay.
How's holy water being splashed in your face feel?
Okay, that's it for her turn. So it's top of the round
I'm
to
gonna do that.
Marick.
There's a ghost.
I I back up to here.
It's boy.
Can we move the armor since it's done?
Yeah, you can move it out of the way.
Yeah.
Back up to here. 19 hit.
19 does hit.
For 3 damage.
What are you using?
Firebolt. Magic.
It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would like. It just kind of. You'd think it'd do a lot more. It didn't.
I felt like that was seasons of the Punisher.
Then I say, we're looking for the child. Walter. I think that's what they said the name was, right?
Maybe they said a name.
How the hell did you
Yeah,
get
they
that?
said the baby's name, I think.
Oh.
Walter, was that?
And when you say that name, she just glares and says, "Stay away from my baby."
You're dead. Baby dead too?
And top, who's next? It's Trill.
I want to go into this room that I was headed into before I got accosted by the suit of armor.
You gonna go into?
Well, it's like a cringe.
Let me make sure that's third floor. You gotta go around the side. Yeah, you go in. That's 13. It's this dark room contains wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which has borne down the pipe to the spigot,
Is it used recently or covered in dust?
covered in dust. Okay, that's your
kids don't know what
action. Syrdath.
Good point. Good point. They don't know the base.
Let's see.
Right next to the.
Alright, so I got that flask of holy water. I'm gonna.
Okay,
Splash
give me a
What would that roll be?
give me a roll plus your dex. Add your dex to it.
Where are your items located,
Maybe 11.
John? Can I see your sheet?
I think that was just a dex roll.
Yeah, I think that's it. 11.
I'm not.
Wait, my dex, that'd be like, it was a 9 I rolled, and I misspoke, Grayson. It is 11, yes, right.
Okay, you just miss. You throw it and it breaks on the ground, and the holy water doesn't hit it. Sorry, nice use of an item.
I was encumbered.
Did you want to move or do a bonus action?
I say I got her attention, so I'm going to probably, I just want to double down on defense.
Okay, Glorin.
I have advantage on attacking.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
Hang on. 15.
Hits. Get her right in her
6 plus.
incorporeal body.
Yeah, 6 plus 3, so 9.
9. Doesn't look like it does as much as you would think. You're just kind of cleaving off a little bit of ectoplasm here and there. So, okay. And then that's its turn, and it's gonna go after. Put your dwarf up next to it. Oh no, 10-foot reach. You can go from there. Never mind. It's gonna go right after Syrdath again. Then, let's see if I connect this time. Oh, yeah. 22. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That's
He's only.
I had 6 unless I healed anything the rest.
You did. You healed up. Yeah. Roll your. Hold on. Roll your d8.
Yeah, I thought I rolled D6 for hits.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
That was D6. It was part of
It's a
it.
d8.
Yeah, D8,
Your hit dice is a D8, your D6 is for sneak attack.
yeah. Okay, I have D8.
You're healed up all the way. So whatever.
take 4 points of necrotic damage,
5.
and give me a Constitution saving throw.
14 con 15.
Okay. You feel like as it's sucking the life out of you that it didn't do any permanent damage as it was doing so. And top of the round to Marick.
Do I have advantage here? Do I get advantage?
You're doing range, so no.
Sure, not gonna get close enough to do. 19 plus whatever
Hits.
I hit.
Yeah, you hit it. This is firebolt again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assume I'd have to get a nat 20 for crit for 8 damage.
Okay, yeah, you burn into it. It didn't like that. It kind of turns at you
I pat Lancelot.
and oh, that's adorable. And then Trill.
I'm going to pull out my holy symbol because it's an item I have. What is the holy? Is it like a necklace or like a?
The symbol of your deity.
It's a symbol of whatever deity.
Okay, and then I'm going to leave
Come
this
back out?
room. Yeah, is that one action? Is that what I got? I can leave the room.
That's a move action.
That's move action. You can still move more. You got 35. What's your movement speed? 20?
30.
30? Yeah, you got 30 movement.
I'd like to go into that bedroom.
5, 10, 15. Oh, right, yeah, right in there. Okay. That's 12. Okay. Oh. You go into Dusty Coffin